Hey everyone, and welcome to another league match. Everyone's saying hi. Hello. Did you have to drive by me last match? I sure did. So I'm playing Hunter yet again. It's my favorite role as it stands right now. I do like a lot of other roles, but I think it's my best role, and so I'm going to be playing it. Also, one of the roles that allows you to come back from bad games. I think Hunter has a good, unique aspect there, as long as everyone can survive the laning phase. As for Mercy, no mercy for you, man. No mercy. So we're going to see Ul banned away, Bastet banned away, Odin banned away, and they first picked Sun Wukong, so smart play by them. I don't know how this is a thing. Why am I being invited during a lobby? There's no logic in that. None. No logic. So I'm going to be playing Hunter this time around. It doesn't really matter what I get. There's a lot of good Hunters in the current meta. Realistically, the only low-tier Hunters are Cupid and Xbalanque. Everyone else can be played effectively at a high level. Now, there are better Hunters than others. It's always going to be the case in a competitive game. There's always something better than something else. As far as the top-tier picks right now, Apollo, Ul, and Neith are probably the best Hunters in the game for various reasons. Ul is very bursty, has very good utility mid and late. Apollo is very safe, has very good potential to split the team late and get some good clear in gold and can skyrocket your team in the lead. And Neith is incredibly good at boxing with her hunters and has good presence across the way with her ultimate. So those are the three you would want to pick from. With Ul being banned away, I imagine I want to just go for... I mean, I played Apollo last game, so I can play a Neith game this time around. Is there anything... I mean, we do AMC as well. On her's always a choice. We can do some Cupid for fun, but, you know, this is League. Let's take it a little serious. Let's go for some Neith. We'll try to get some variety. I'll play some mid or next game or something, just get some variety for you guys. But we'll lock in that Neith play. Now, we have Poseidon, Nemesis, and Neith. We do need a strong support, and honestly, for them in this ban, I imagine they'd want to go for a support ban. Geb is probably what they'd want to ban. At this point, probably the smartest ban for them going into this, just to make sure that they won't have any good supports. Apollo banned away after we picked Neith. Good shot there. All the top-tier hunters, as I just mentioned, are gone. It's got to be a Geb ban, I'd imagine. With Odin and Sun Wukong gone, Geb is the next choice. Box is also a great choice, but I imagine they'd want to go for Geb if they're going to ban anything else. We'll see. I don't know who's playing support right now. We do have Poseidon, which is fantastic. They're going for tier, so they're more worried about the jungle than anything else, surprisingly enough. Although we do already have Nemesis, so I don't know why. We're going to get Aphrodite for solo. It's going to be Poseidon mid, Nemesis jungle. And if we get Geb here, that'd be a huge. I would tie our whole team together very, very well. It'd have a lot of combo potential and good damage. And so I'd actually really like our ban if we got Geb. Let's see if we're going to get it. Geb. Bacchus would be good. They're going to go AMC with their team. They do have a good mobility with Sun Wukong and Thor. Scylla can get some good control as well. So AMC not a great, or not the worst choice there. I think it's actually pretty decent. He's going to have a tough time against me and whoever I pick. Ra for solo. Good lineup there. It's going to be Scylla mid, Thor jungle, Sun Wukong, and AMC together. So Sun Wukong AMC can be very aggressive, but I feel like they could have gone for something else there. Not really. I mean, there's not much available, so AMC more of a personal preference, I guess. He doesn't have gaps. It's Guan Yu. Guan Yu doesn't tie our team together very well. I don't like the Guan pick. I don't like Chalk. I hate Chalk more, actually. I would like Guan Yu over Chalk as far as support goes. Guan greater than Chalk. Please. But they actually have a really good draft as well. So both teams here are actually strong drafts. We have more team fight than they do. As far as like need, I should rephrase that. We don't have better team fight. We have more reliance on team fight than they do. We need to combo more. They actually have good spread. They have, you know, I mean, if they come together, that's why I rephrase specifically, because they actually have a really good team fight. Thor initiation into Scylla dunk into, you know, combo with Ra ultimate. They actually have a lot of synergy there, but they have less reliance on the synergy than we do. If we spread out, Nemesis, Neith, and Poseidon are all very squishy characters, and Guan Yu is not good at peeling. We don't have a lot of peel on our team. They have a lot of peel. They have Sun Wukong for interference. They have the stun, the knockup. They have Thor for 2 stuns. They have Scylla for root. They have Scylla for AoE slow. They have Ra slow, big heal, AMC with the slow, AMC with the cripple. They have a lot of peeling mechanics. We don't. We have a decent amount of slows, and it looks like we actually have 3 stuns. We have 3 stuns total, and one of them is on a very long cooldown. And so we don't have a lot of peeling. And so if they catch us out, they're going to be doing very well against us. And so that's why I say we have more reliance on the team fight overall. But it's going to come down to how well Nemesis does. Nemesis is a character that, as it stands right now, is hard to play if you fall behind, and so we're putting a lot of effort into being able to see if Nemesis can get ahead early, and I'm curious to see how he's going to play it, honestly. I really want to be able to see if he can pull it out, because if he gets ahead early, especially against the Scylla, we're going to be doing really well, and Poseidon is fantastic mid, so, you know, all credit to him. So it's going to be AMC Sun Kong. It's a lot of harassment for us, but we do have Guan Yu. One of the tough choices about Guan Yu is he has on the lower end of starting HP, and so we're trying to see if we can get some safe control early on. Neith is actually one of the best hunters to have if you're losing the lane because she's very safe under tower, and so that's why I'm not worried about how this is going to go. I'm considering going Transcendence this game. Transcendence on Neith is not too bad, but I might just go for Heartseeker just because Neith does very well with high damage on the Heartseeker and nothing else. One thing to consider as well is Draining Blade is not necessary in Neith. She has good sustain with the Unravel, and beyond that, good control in the lane, and really is able to skyrocket her damage forward. So a lot of times you'll see Neiths go Heartseeker, Warrior Tabi, and then right into like Rage or something. They don't really get Draining Blade because you have the heal, and that's why you're buying Draining Blade in the first place. You can buy Penetration later, and so don't really have any concerns about that. What if you build Xbalanque for his 1 in basic attack? As far as landing phase goes, it still is weak. I mean, Xbalanque is a good character for a lot of reasons, and mid and late, he's one of the best hunters. I mean, he's fantastic. The reason Xbalanque is not played is because he's very weak in the laning phase, and he can't sustain himself or protect himself, and he has one of the worst movement mechanics out of all the hunters. Even AMC is like in line with Xbalanque for movement, because that dash is just poop. It dashes forward, then gets CC immunity, still counts as a dash, it's not a leap, and so you can't go through things or over things, that kind of stuff. It's pretty poop. Doesn't feel good. But yeah, Xbalanque is only not picked because of his laning phase. Beyond that, he's really good. And in fact, he's probably one of the hardest hitting hunters in the game. He has one of the highest in-hand damages of overall. With his kit, he gets a flat 80 physical damage increase, and that's huge. Huge! Hopefully he doesn't unleash it. So I'm going a little late here. I don't know why he said to go back when he did. They could invade on this one. Be careful about that. Make sure to catch that if they do. Yep, there they are. That's a win for them. That just came down to Guan Yu being very, very late. I don't know why he was so late or why he decided to go home when he did, but it is what it is. I don't have to hold on to it. Apollo or AMC is in the jungle here. So he pulled aggro from the minions and then ran back, so I don't know why. This is going to be rough. Like I said, Guan is a little bit weak in the first 3 levels. He has low HP. You have to be careful how you play him. So Kong very aggressive. AMC decently aggressive. Not as much early on, but certainly enough. This is going to be rough. Guan's not able to leave. The clear is going to suffer for a while. So we're going to lose some gold. I'm basically going to want to kill as many minions as I can before the tower gets the kill, and that's going to help a lot. Without blue buff, this is going to be nigh on impossible. Sucks. So first blood's over here. They're going to get my blue buff, which makes this really challenging for 2 reasons. Number 1, I'm not going to have it. Number 2, they have 2 blue buffs. And so this is going to be a hard start. But we're going to play it out safe. It's just how you do it. You got to be careful. Like I said, Neith is very good at defending under tower. Probably one of the best hunters at doing it with the backflip spear arrow combination that she's able to do. So that's always good. It's right there, that's why. And if I had Unravel, I could clear the whole wave right there. Even without blue buff, even without damage, even without anything else, it's really easy for me to be able to clear it. So he's heading home. AMC's got a pretty significant lead on me just due to the fact that he has that first blood. I'm going to go back here. No reason for me to hang on. If I had an ultimate, I'd use it.
An enemy has been slain.
Good play.
Nice.
I'm actually pick up this. I'm going to pick up one of those. I'm going to sell that and get one of these. They're still fighting it. Wow. Late call by me.
Sorry.
Please? I didn't think they'd commit that hard, but I guess they're going to. Mid camp's going to go our way. Looks like we're going to come back in the gold a little bit. Not as high.
The world is no barrier.
Probably looking for an ult here. Afro getting low, but there's no kill potential over there. So I missed an ult. That was a big mistake on my part.
The world is no barrier.
Still waiting for opportunity to clear that. Not gonna find it.
Wait. Watch your step. That's far enough.
Wow. Well, that's just me getting greedy. Man, not a good start. Not a good start. I don't know why I decided to fight there. AMC's got a... Oh, he's got Heartseeker done. Dang it. That'll do it. So I could have backflipped away and probably would have been the better choice for me. Considering the mana I had left, I could have actually used the root to get him out of the fight there, but I decided to go in the jungle, so that was just too many bad decisions in a row, and so we're going to have to reset this. And so it's good every time you screw up to be able to kind of reset and kind of regain what's happening so far. So we gave first blood to AMC, lost the blue buff early, and so already I'm falling behind. I'm not doing so well. Guan Yu is now going to start to rotate and help out as many lanes as he can, and hopefully that's enough for us to get back into it, but we will be losing a lot along the way. Scylla going down is good. Poseidon seems to be doing well mid. I'm going to pick up a ward here and defend myself. And basically all I have to do is just not fight. There's going to be no contention for me as we move forward. Make sure that we clear the waves, get the last hits, get the Heartseeker done, and that's going to be about it. And honestly, as things stand now... Let's get these hives out of the way. Sunukon going home. Get rid of the hive. Okay, we're just going to let him beat on us. Is that what we're doing?
Be right back.
Okay. Like I said, no contention. Enough to finish off the Heartseeker is what we got. Blue buff is here, and I want to get it so Nukong can contest it, which is going to be challenging for me.
Enemy missing left.
Nothing to gain. Problem with Sunukong is just he has his ultimate, so you can't really guarantee a kill on him.
An ally has been slain.
Alright.
Sons.
An ally has been slain.
Okay.
Oh, that is so cool.
Let's get another one there. We're going to get a ward of mana, and we'll go on out. So the farm we need to pick up, because this is going to be a... I'm going to take my blue again. Oh, this is rough. This is real rough. And you can see the reason that I was talking about Nemesis earlier, because Nemesis is going to be the focal point for us. If Nemesis doesn't take off, we're going to have a lot of trouble. So my blue buff is gone. I'm not really going to be having blue buffs for a while. You know, with Sun Wukong's ability to pressure, with impunity, because Sun Wukong is a giant, fat son of a bitch, and he is just the most broken character in any game ever, including Sun Wukong, or including Guan Yu early. And I can't really fight AMC anymore because of the gold difference. Nice play. Good recovery. That's all we needed. God, he just hurts so freaking much, dude. God, the damage is insane. Whew. Man, this is rough. But that will help. AMC's at 4,900. I'm at 4K. So he's about 900 gold ahead of me. I have no ult to contribute, but I have my stacking item now. Nothing to farm on the right side. All harpies are down. Buff camps are down. But I will be removing that blue buff. And hopefully they'll be able to rotate and start getting some gains for our team, which will make a big difference here.
Be too careful.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Oh, could be a big recovery.
Has been slain.
Watch your step.
See if we can't take this time to clear out some hives.
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
That's far enough.
Let's get him to back off a bit.
Wait. Enemy missing right. Thanks.
Soon as blue buff, but I don't think I can test this. So that'd be a good opportunity for me to take the hive and just back.
Retreat right lane.
Enemies incoming middle.
Go on home here. I'm actually going to finish off my beads early. I'm going to go there. We're going to get some movement speed. I'm going to pick up probably one more of those, and we'll just keep myself safe. Defensive wards are always going to keep you alive, and living for me is the biggest thing I need. So AMC's still about 900 gold ahead of me, and I need to clear that gap. Otherwise, it's going to get harder and harder and harder as I go forward. So the farm is going to be the biggest thing for me. I really can't, be part of any reindeer games until I can get my farm back up.
That's too bad.
Here's the Scylla. Good vision coverage for me. And I'll do it. Need a blue though, if that can come up.
Be careful right.
AMC's gonna hurt, man.
Be right back.
He's gonna hurt.
Be careful left. Be careful left.
Enemies incoming middle. Killing spree.
No barrier. Enemies incoming middle.
I'm waiting for someone trying to commit to that.
An enemy has been slain.
Attack the gold fury. Attack the gold fury. Attack the gold fury. Attack the gold fury.
Good stuff. Very good stuff. AMC got way too greedy there.
Cancel that.
Does he have Hog 3? He does.
That's too bad.
Do we have anything to stop him? No, we don't. Might be able to take out mid tower though.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Ah, she cut it.
Retreat. Falling back.
She going for it? Nope. So got a tower of that. Good stuff. Things are happening. Things are coming back.
Defend right lane.
Gonna lose some minions here. There goes the full wave. But getting the blue buff is huge. Now, as far as the gold goes, 58 for me. AMC's at 63. It's about 500 gold between. A little bit better than 900. Ooh, he almost took that. This I appreciate.
That's a good spot.
That'll do it.
Ally has been slain.
Oh, it's okay, Syndrome. Don't worry about it, man.
The world is
Rampage.
shot coming your way. Wait to me. Let's play a little.
Don't think I can join in on this, but I'm going to try and take this tower in the meantime.
An enemy.
Small constellation, but looks like we're going to be able to clear this out pretty easily.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Roll it! Good recovery. Nemesis is playing very well right now.
That's far enough.
Finally hitting that clear stride that Neith really hits around level 10 or so. Able to 1-2 the whole lane.
Wait for me. Watch your step.
Be right back.
Dang it.
Unstoppable.
Trying to commit there. Took a little bit of damage. I was standing in the 3 as long as I could. Or I was trying to avoid standing in 3 as long as I could, but it ended up taking a little bit too much damage in the raw there. Nemesis on the way, trying to bait that out. Thor ended up getting there a split second before I was able to backflip, but of course he was going to be able to ultimate on that one. But set him up right. Shocky! Oh, he needs a rotation. He's just dead. Nowhere from go. Unless he gets his mana up enough. Nope, he's just dead. Nemesis has a sentinel. Nope, that saved him. Good rotation, man.
The world is no barrier to me.
That should be enough. Bye-bye. Bang, dead.
Has been slain.
Bang, dead. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Ah! It's danger! I got booped. I'm getting booped. I'm being booped. I'm being booped. Why boop? Why? Why have you forsaken me?
That's far enough.
Ultimate is ready.
Let's play a little.
What? Where? What kind of bug? Is it a moth? Oh no. What are we gonna do? Boop me? That's what we're gonna do?
Retreat.
Here comes Thor.
On my way.
Bye-bye.
An ally has been slain.
I don't know how I'm alive.
So,
Now there's an Aphrodite, so we go back in.
An ally has been slain.
wait for me.
You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain.
Sayonara
Shut down.
has failed.
No! God dang it! Frickin' T14 bag. Oh. This is the greediest greed I've ever greeted in my greed life. Oh my lord. Scylla is just so good. It's amazing too because Scylla first came out, she was one of the worst ever, and I think a lot of people really didn't give her credit for what she was capable of. But once people started understanding what her strengths and weaknesses were and how to counteract them, she became very powerful. What is ELO? ELO is the last name of a man who invented a matchmaking system for chess in 1v1. This was later modified to adjust the matchmaking system for League of Legends, a popular MOBA right now. It is commonly referred, because League of Legends is so big, it's commonly referred to as the rating system in all games, although that is actually incorrect. There's no ELO system in SMITE. It is actually a modified true skill system, which is, again, is another matchmaking system made more for 5v5. And this is what was used in SMITE, but because League of Legends is so popular, hunters are referred to as ADCs, rating is referred to as ELO. It's just more commonly accepted, more colloquial, and just because the game is so big. But hopefully that gives you the information you need. Bye-bye.
Be careful.
Oh, the block. Nope.
An enemy. On my way.
Far enough.
Oh, Nemesis. Nemesis is so deep! Oh, the Afro ult! Oh my gosh.
Yuraku.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy not attack. Fire giant.
Yes. Yes.
It's an easy pickup.
I'm the great.
Whew.
Come, my doves.
Alright. This is an easy pickup for us. I'm going to stand on the backside here. Do not want to be in a spot that forces me to die. Max range. We still have Thor ult. We still have Ra. I don't think... Actually, Ra ult might be up. Does he have CDR? He does not. So it's coming up soon.
An enemy has been slain.
Get away.
An enemy has been slain.
That's too bad.
Forward, title order.
Such Scylla. Much wow.
Has been slain.
Much dead.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
And got carried this game. Team playing so well. Nemesis took off. And like I said, 12-3 on Nemesis. Like I said, Nemesis is going to be the breaking point for our team. And him doing well means we do well.
Your team is attack middle tower.
Free tower here.
Your team has destroyed your right tower is under attack. You're killing spree.
You lucky.
Poseidon's so good!
Retreat. Tactical fury.
I'll clear that out. Good stuff, man. Some people saying that Poseidon is going to be done after the nerf. He's not. He's going to be perfectly fine. He'll be perfectly fine. He just won't be able to rotate to the side lane, get a kill, and come back to mid before the lane meets again. He'll be perfectly fine.
Okay.
I'm clearing that out. I need to be careful here. I'm actually going to go back. This is not a good spot for me to be up. Not a good spot.
Yes.
I'm going to go here, and what I'm going to do is Titan's Bane it. Get the movement speed reduction there. 2 wards, and we backflip. So what I'm doing is I'm making Titan's Bane. Actually, I'm going to Jotuns. I'm going to go Jotuns here just for the CDR so I can use more ults and get a little bit of penetration out of it. Because I want to be able to just do as much damage as I can with that ultimate, because that's what's going to change things. Dead. Ooh, Aegis. That buys time. Do I get an assist for that? I don't think I do. That sucks. Because of the Aegis, I didn't get an assist. That's awful. That sucks.
Ultimate is down.
Curse
Group
it!
up.
Ultimate is down.
Let's put a ward here.
Be too careful.
I don't even have full hard secret right now.
Problem.
Watch your step. Enemies incoming.
Where's he looking?
Get away.
You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain.
There it goes.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy phoenix.
Hmm.
A strong bomb.
An enemy has been slain.
Do not want to get caught here.
Get away.
Just looking for a monster. This is GG.
Good game.
Whew. Good stuff. Look at those assists. Across the board, man. Good plays. Everyone played really well. We had a really rough start in the beginning, but certainly good recovery. Nemesis was spending a lot of time in the mid lane, and for good reason. Keeping Scylla down is huge. Is that it? Okay. So let's unmute these then if they don't mean anything. Damage dealt. Looks like it's just Nemesis and Poseidon. That's the power of mid and jungle early on. GG, well played. Shocky streams. Go check him out if you want to check him out. He did very well this game and certainly deserves to be shown. But, you know, that just came down to great reactions from Nemesis, good itemization, chin size, and Jotun's Wrath working so well together. Then Poseidon doing what Poseidon does best. And they really didn't group up too well. Thor fell behind very quickly. Didn't get a chance to react. AMC did very well, but it's AMC, and he needs more protection around his team. Scylla getting shut down was the biggest thing. If Scylla doesn't have the chance to do as much damage as she thinks, especially, honestly, with Polynomicon, not a good choice here for Scylla. She needed pure damage. She needed some kind of rotation. Polynomicon is good. It's just not good if you don't have a lot of damage to back it up with. And as your first item, when you're behind 2 and 8, it's not a good look for you. Polynomicon's not going to do anything for you. This was a poor choice, and this kind of actually forced Scylla to go even further behind just because she itemized that way. Ra going Doom Orb also helped us take over the mid game because, I mean, After Day wasn't doing the best in the solo lane, but she never died, and Ra was pushing very heavily, and once things started to get out of control, the second he lost that first death and the Doom Orb was gone, he had no effectiveness there. The item is not good unless you have stacks on it, losing all the stacks and never really caught back up, especially with the Warlock Sash afterwards. I mean, this came down to itemization through and through. Picking up Warlock Sash as your third item when you're losing the game means you are just losing the game forever because he is buying an item that takes a long time to build up. It's not going to be hitting that effective point until later. He also needs stacks on his Doom Orb, but he never got the chance because we started grouping up the second they started losing. Ra had no effectiveness on itemization and bought an item that took a very long time to be stacked up. 100 stacks on Warlock Sash, that is huge, and he didn't have time to do it because we were rotating around. Polynomicon was a very poor choice for an item as your first item when you're losing the game. That means Scylla was not doing damage enough early on. Poly is a good item. Yes, you pick it up on 4th, 5th item maybe at this point. I mean, especially when you're losing, but he needed something else. Poly is not an item you pick up early, and it just forced him out. Jotun's was a good choice by Thor, but he needed a little more defense considering the fact how far his team was behind. Sun Wukong does what Sun Wukong does best, and AMC did very well, but because of these two reasons here and the fact that we rotated and started grouping up, and it just never really had a chance for them to catch back up, and then we closed it out early. Credit goes to the team. They played really, really well.